Hey folks, Josh Barnett here with Robert Baker. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of Edmond, Oklahoma. If you're moving to the Oklahoma City metro area or the Edmond area, be sure to subscribe to our channels. Give it a big thumbs up. This video and all the videos on our channel are going to give you more insight to Edmond, Oklahoma, the restaurants in Edmond, Oklahoma, the recreation in Edmond, Oklahoma, everything you want to know about Edmond, Oklahoma, this channel is going to have the info on. So, Robert, let's start with the cons, if that's all right. That way you can finish on the pro.
Let's do that.
One of the things in Edmond, Oklahoma that I didn't realize till after I moved out was we've got really bad traffic. Sometimes it takes me 3 cycles just to get through one stoplight during rush hour.
Okay, see, I'm gonna come on with pro with that. That pro is gonna be that along with all the construction and traffic that we have in Edmond, because we're always building, getting better, being progressive here. We also have a lot of sidewalks, a lot of bike trails, things of that sort. So yes, there's traffic, but when you're always growing, when you're always making it better for everybody in the community, bringing in businesses, it's worth it.
Number 6 con living in Edmond, Oklahoma is the train. If you don't go down 2nd Street or you don't go down Covell?
Well, it runs north and south. So, it depends on where you're going through.
What's the one north of Danville?
The one north of that's Covell.
Covell. So
Covell has a bridge. That's
yeah.
Covell and 2nd are the 2 streets that we have bridges where you can avoid the train, not have to be stopped by the train. As much as you don't like that, we also actually built an area called the rail yard that backs up on 1st Street, just north of 2nd Street. Maybe Main Street.
Is that where that old,
it's the rail yard has hot wings and a couple other restaurants in it now, and you can go sit there and it backs up to it. It's it's a great place. Great restaurants over there, great food, entertainment, and you kind of get a good experience with the train literally being, I'd say, 10, 15 feet or yards from the back of the restaurant when you're sitting outside on the patio enjoying yourself.
So when you're moving here, remind us to take you there for lunch, because we like to eat.
Oh, it's good food. Good food, good drinks, good people.
Well, as I mentioned earlier with the traffic, we also have traffic lights, and sometimes it takes me 3 cycles to get through them. So con number 5 is the traffic lights.
Agreed, but with traffic lights come crosswalks. Easier to get across the streets if you're on your bike or you're walking on the sidewalks that we have that we spoke about. Without having to go to every mile, there are a lot of smaller intersections that do have lights, but it also makes it easier for you to make left turns if you're having to deal with traffic and not have to wait for an opening. The lights allow you to be able to go through traffic a little bit faster. So pros and cons again.
That's true, yeah. Number 4, real estate taxes. We have some of the highest real estate taxes in all of Oklahoma County in Edmond.
Yeah, taxes suck. However, with those taxes, we put a lot of that money back into our community, into our schools and things that we have around here. So, which is what helps keep Edmond so beautiful and such a great place for everybody to want to come live, because we do put back into our community with the taxes that we pay here in Edmond.
And they just built like a college-sized stadium for Memorial, right?
I know North just got a stadium not too long ago.
Was it North?
I believe it's North.
That's Texas.
It is. We have a 4th high school that's being built on the east side of town. So, there will be another one coming up. Last I remember, it was around 2022. It was supposed to be done 2021, 2022. All the new COVID pandemic we have could be pushing that back a little bit. But yes, we do have like a 4th school coming in.
That's crazy.
As well. So. The taxes go to building a lot and continuing to grow in Edmond as a city. That is what's bringing everybody in. Everybody wants to be here.
Robert, I hate waiting in lines. And I hate waiting for people to cross crosswalks. I do it. I don't want to get in trouble. But Edmond is a college town. And whenever I'm driving around the college, there are people everywhere. And it takes me, I don't like traffic. I don't like traffic lights. It's a college town. So if you don't want to deal with kids crossing crosswalks, if you don't want to deal with kids asking servers to make food that they don't even have at a restaurant, keep in mind, Edmond is a college town.
It is, and I would say if you're going down 2nd Street between Bryant and Broadway, you're definitely going to hit quite a few stoplights. However, that is right across from UCO, great college, and there's a lot of restaurants and things to do over there. And so with that, you want it to be safe for the students if you have kids going to UCO, to be safe for them to get back and forth across, because not all of them live too far away. A lot of them maybe want to ride their bikes to get to school, or do walk because they're staying in an apartment across the street. And so having all these stoplights and stop walks and things of this sort are keeping our children safe. And even the grown ones.
Oh yeah, there's grown kids there. Well, and like you said, you mentioned restaurants. When I go to Edmond, when I'm showing houses, helping people buy houses, when I'm doing business in Edmond, and I'm like, where am I going to stop and get something to eat? There are so many restaurants, and I know you probably think that's a positive, but my con number 2 is there are way too many choices when it comes to food in Edmond.
As a matter of fact, my wife and I spoke about this weekend. We love that Edmond's brought in so many new, unique restaurants. We're not just doing typical food chains either. You got a lot of smaller mom and pop shop type restaurants popping up, and they're really good. They're great food. It gives you multiple choices. I like having choices. I like going out and not having to leave the city of Edmond if I don't want to be able to have a variety of options to go with if we want to go out and have some food or have some drinks, and not have to go all the way down to Oklahoma City. Now you have a lot of restaurants that have popped up in all the different areas in Edmond, and we love it. It keeps us wanting to stay here and spend our money in Edmond.
Well, that's another pro. Yeah.
We enjoy it.
My con number 1. Edmond could solve so many hiccups in your lives. Don't get me wrong. I love Edmond. We sell a ton of houses in Edmond. Everyone loves Edmond. We have a population of over 96,000 people in Edmond. It's a great town. But 3 things that could be fixed on this con list in Edmond is if they would just put those what we call Texas turnarounds. If they would just put right Texas turnarounds where all the street signs are, traffic would be so much better. I really wish we had more Texas turnarounds here in Edmond, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you on that. I mean, I actually enjoy those myself. So no debate on that.
If you were to sum up your number 1 thing you liked most about Edmond,
we spoke about the restaurants. Also, what I love about Edmond, you've got all the multiple golf courses. You've got the multiple parks you can go to. Family parks, great for walking trails, running trails, and different activities with the family. A lot of them, you have all the different ballparks, soccer fields, things like that they have here in Edmond. Love that. The schools are great. A lot of people love moving here because the schools are very good schools. So the community really puts, we really put back into the community here. So it's a great place to grow a family. It's a great place to enjoy yourself and not have to really get out of Edmond to experience a lot of different activities, a lot of different things. So, come down, check it out, take a look around the town. There's so much more to do in Edmond, and I think people understand if you just take the time to go and explore it.
We really hope you guys enjoyed this pros and cons video on Edmond, Oklahoma. If you're relocating or moving to Edmond, or you already live within Edmond and you need help with your real estate, give Robert and I a call. We do these videos to help out our customers learn more about the area, and also we're trying to earn your business. Give us a call. Our numbers are down below. We appreciate that. Also, subscribe to our channels and give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. What's the best number they can reach you at, Robert?
That'd be 405-514-5899.
And Robert's with Remax at Home out of Edmond, Oklahoma. Have a great day, guys.